Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Aries for the week of April 17th, 2023. Hello, my Rams. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And Wednesday, tonight and Thursday, I should have the weekly horoscopes up. And yeah, so, anyways, lots going on in the stars this week. Lots going on. Of course, we still have our stellium in the 11th house. Of course, we're still feeling the energies with your fourth house at this time. Volcanus in Aries is no longer, Volcanus, the higher form of Saturn, on Monday will no longer be in retrograde. So that's Saturn in Leo. So we should be feeling the effects of the fifth house energy. So change is happening. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. Pluto in the 11th house, now in the sign of Aquarius, brings about change. So your social circle, your friends, organizations, or groups could be going through some kind of change. For some of you, because I cannot control people and I am not Jesus, but some of you might get fired or might get kicked out of groups or organizations. Hey, Al, this week. So be sure to, cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. Or you could be, it's going to feel like a divorce because we have a nasty T-square with Pluto this week. So it's not the easiest energy time here. And then you have a stellium in your first house and it's doing like a lot of oppositions and squarings. Not the easiest energy. So whatever change is happening, which can be rough, which can be horrible, and especially those of you who are in your early 20s and teens and dealing with rejection this week, may not be a great thing and it may not feel great, but there's a blessing behind it. Okay, so take it as you have evolved and grown as a person and you are no longer able to hang out with these people because you're on to greater and better things, even though it doesn't feel like it. But trust me, you are. Okay, this is a good thing because also you're connecting more to your purpose driven journey. Certain people can't come on our journey because we're growing and evolving, or they only had a time and space in our lives to do certain things with us, certain things with us, but now we have to grow. It's kind of like when you guys have to go to college, you can't bring all your friends with you. You gotta move on. So, and it's bittersweet. And sometimes situations and circumstances got to get us kicked out really hard and bust our ass in order for us to understand the word leave. But the problem here is that you're an Aries, right? Yo, hi, Jasmine. The problem is that you're an Aries. And the thing is that your biggest tackle, your biggest thing is your need to be dealing with rejection because you cannot handle rejection because you need that emotional validation. So that's what you're going to be going through during this time period. And it may last through the whole that might be the whole theme song, you taking back these people that roughed you up some because you need to reject them, So it's like this horrible game that you're playing with certain people in your life. You can be reevaluating your relationships. There could be some kind of tension going on between you and another person. There could be some kind of doubting going on with your personal relationships. You're more about your freedom at this time, and you don't like to be told what to do. You can also be bored with your situation because Venus is now in Gemini. So this is bored with your certain situations like career, relationships. You're not getting along with your neighbor. So we could be dealing with the same energies that we've been going through since the beginning of April. Okay, so we're still dealing with that fourth house energy because it's not well aspected. We're still dealing with moving, traveling, not getting along with the landlord, fighting over property matters, and changing during this time period. Okay, you're not getting along with the live-in relationships. I feel the choices that you are making at this time may seem bizarre to other people or even very spontaneous. Okay, so it's up to you. Happy birthday, just being me. I can't. That's my problem now. I hope you have a blessed solar return. So, and make those birthday wishes because also it's the eclipse energy too. So powerful energy. So anyway, so at this time, you could be making some really impulsive decisions out of anger, out of frustrations. We can see teenage Aries making impulsive decisions out of frustration and anger because they may feel like they're not being listened to at this time. For some of you, you're scared to go off and do your own thing because you got a stellium in Capricorn. So those of you who are my 90s babies with the stellium in Capricorn, or those of you, born at the time of, like, I don't know, November or December, you may have a stellium in Capricorn, or even January, you may have a stellium in Capricorn, you know? So you're not so quick to move. You're not so quick to jump and try new things because you're scared of the repercussions. You're scared of being rejected at this time, okay? Let me see. Tuesday, of course, like always and every day, you need to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. Oh, yes, you do. And pick and choose those damn battles, all right? Again, I'm not your mama. I cannot be there by your side, okay? Don't be so quick to burn your bridges, okay? Be about bigger picture. If you're dealing with like a divorce, don't be so quick to, like, you know, start putting restraining orders on your ex and being like blah blah blah, because you don't know when you're gonna need that ex. So you need to be nice, okay? Let me see. So your sense of identity is changing profoundly, and you may have more ambition than before. This is a time when you may feel inhibited and you don't feel like you can really say much, which you can't, okay, at this time, because you're going to find a lot of like opposition. You're going to find, like, if you say this, you're going to find a lot of consequences now to your actions, okay? Some of you could get threats during this time period, and, you know, people really like laying down the law with you about what you can and cannot do. So for a lot of you, this could be like a really frustrating time for you emotionally. You tend to have a serious outlook on life. You can be simplifying your life at this time. You can be tested at this time, so you can have obstacles because the sun this week will be moving out of your first house and into your second house of money. So these obstacles by next week should be coming to an end or no longer apply in your life. There are some delays coming up for you this week. There could be some confusion going on in regards to your finances, or what is yours and what is other people's at this time. And this could be dealing with like stuff, you know. For others of you, you can have a hard time believing other people or even being suspicious of other people. You could feel like if you're getting a divorce, you could feel like, you know, your partner is playing some serious mind games on you, making things seem too easy for you, and you just don't downright trust them, period, point blank, okay? I have to stay in this house just to be safe. Well, Aries never wins right now for the moment, because y'all have to deal with your ego. You know, it's your reactive self. It's your quick to smack somebody in the damn face before, you know, it's like, I'm sorry, I acted on impulse. That was like a tick. It's a tick. I promise you. Oh, I did it again. It's a tick. I promise you. I promise. You know how y'all do. You know how y'all do. Okay. So it's like you guys have to have a different conversation. You know, you have to have a different conversation with the brain. And that's really hard to do because you're the first sign of the zodiac. You're like the babies and the spiritual form of life. Kabbalistically, you are the 2-year-old child. Kabbalistically, okay? So you have to have like all these experiences because, one, your soul probably never had these experiences before, okay? And then for some of you, maybe your soul has, and you got to repeat them all over again, you know, for whatever reason, alrighty? So this is an opportunity. Do you have to follow the astrology and go through all the pitfalls that I'm pointing out? No. It's very hard to have a different conversation with the brain when you're in aggro and you're all the way up here and you want to kill, okay, and throw boxes everywhere and just take it out on boxes. But maybe this is teaching you how to have a different conversation. Pluto's in Aquarius right now, opening us up, making us feel freaking fragile, freaking offended about every damn little thing. And then on top of that, we got Stellium in Taurus. So that's not helping, because those two, no, they always offended. Okay, so it's kind of like that. So now it's like it's showing you where in your consciousness where you need to work on. And I promise you, when you start having a different conversation with the brain, and whenever I talk about the astrology and you rise above the astrology and you just have a level, shut the hell up. Don't start shit, even though you feel justified, even though you feel like it's the right thing to do, even though you're in the right. Don't do it, because I promise you'll have a different conversation. When you start turning away from the fight and walking away from the fight, you're going to have a different outcome, probably a better outcome, and probably a better resolution. So it's your lesson about the reactive self and the reactive nature. It's your lesson on how to deal with people better, even though you want to knock them out, even though you want to be justified that you're right. But sometimes we got to put the pause on it. I mean, there's a lot of crap I have been through in my life that nobody else been through. And I think I had to go through all this shit in order to say, I get it. I effing get it. I get it like nobody's business. Like nobody's business. I get it. Okay? I get it. But sometimes, that's great that I get it, but I know I'm not going to go there because I know what's going to happen. I know that I'm not going to do this because I know what's going to happen. So, a lot of times you just got to namaste it. Okay? A lot of times you just got to delve into your spirituality. I know a lot of you don't like to do that because, a lot of people got that God is dead attitude because there's so much bad, because all we see is bad and bad and bad. And there's a lot of reasons why, because I believe like energy is energy. So it's like some people love drama, some people don't. I don't like drama. So it's kind of like that. So you just be aware of your consciousness and your self-awareness of how you're reacting to situations at this time. For others of you, you can have a hard time believing other people, like I said, or you can be trying to not give up hope on a situation and still fighting for a lost cause. You see, and that's another problem that people do. It's like they don't care when a situation is dead and over. They just keep trying. They keep trying till it's like it's done. Like you literally got to go to a judge and the judge is like, get over it, you owe money, pay. It's like that. It's like some people don't know how to take no. Some people are so intense they don't know how to say stop. I've read a few people like that they're so effing intense that they don't know how to stop. And it's like I don't care how many times I can read the cards. It's like, bitch, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Cut your damn losses. It ain't happening. And they'll just continue. But you said, and I said, no, 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 no. Because some people literally don't know when to stop, and so pay attention to that stop and learn to stop. Learn to stop. If it can't go no more further and you've done all you could do, give it to Jesus, give it to Moses, give it to somebody. Okay. All righty. We got a bunch of spirits. We got God. Give it to somebody. All right. But there are just some things in life that we're just not meant to be in our movie. And that's really hard to accept. That's really hard to accept, for a lot of people. And that's really hard to take, So that's something, a lot of this stuff is really like ego. And then, everything is energy. We are all energy. This is not a body. This is what I'm in right now, but we're all energy. But we all don't see it like that because we're all in our reality. Because some of us got to touch it, see in order to believe it. Luckily for me, I'm a Pisces, so I'm never here. Okay, so and like, where'd she go? I don't know. I checked out. So you guys have to understand that everything is energy. Ego is energy, and what you are creating in your movie, that is what you are getting. Okay, so if you're thinking violence and negative thoughts all day long, guess what? You're bringing violence and negative thoughts. I don't listen to negative songs. I don't listen to like ghetto songs. I don't listen to songs that talk about killing, shootings, or anything like that, because guess what? You're attracting that in your life. You're attracting the drama. You're saying, I want the drama. Yeah, I want the drama. Yeah, you won't get the drama. Okay, so it's like that. And it's like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? No. At what point do you say, I need something better? And then you have to make that change. And that's really hard to do. For some of you at this time, this could also be going cold turkey on certain things with this energy. If you're trying to quit certain habits, like right now with your emotional self and your reactive self, you may have a hard time doing so because the Satan energy is going to test you and challenge you. Do you really want to change? Do you really want to change? Why you want to change? It's not going to accomplish anything. Oh, look, you don't see anything happening. Give everything, when it comes to change, it's like changing a habit. You got to give it 3 months. You see, it's so much easier to be about your peace, And I let so much crap happen to me in my life. It's daunting. It's like, I don't even want to talk about it. I feel for others of you at this time, you kind of hate, you're kind of like, instead of being like psychic and using your intuition, you're kind of wishing certain people, bad at this time. You're kind of trying to predict, there's somebody coming in that you're trying to predict the negative outcome. This could be somebody at work that you don't like. This could be like a neighbor that you're having problems with and they're dealing with health issues. And instead of like predicting the outcome of that situation, you're just throwing negative energy on them, and the more you put energy on them, and the more you put the energy on them, the more you're going to get a negative outcome. Okay, so you're not going to get the outcome that you want because you are telling the angels where to go and who to protect. You see, when I don't like somebody, I just ignore them. I just ignore them. You dead to me. If I don't talk to you, like Cardi B said, if I don't F with you and I don't talk to you, I don't speak to you. I don't want nothing to do with you. That's not how she said it though. So I totally said that wrong, but I like that. But you know what I'm saying, right? So anyways, but you know, you got to be like careful with that stuff because you know, it's like the more you throw energy at somebody that did you dirty, did you wrong, the more blessings that person's going to get. So I just ignore them. Okay. Then on the 20th at 12:12 a.m., the new moon and the eclipse. Now, when I was doing this, I'm doing it for different times. The new moon in Aries only lasts for about an hour. And then it goes straight into Taurus. So by 1 o'clock in the morning, it's in Taurus. So, but I'm going to read what I wrote because then I started realizing it. I'm like, oh my gosh, it just ends up being in Taurus. So at this time, you will feel more undisciplined than usual. There is a tendency for weight gain with this energy. You're very indulgent at this time with this energy. You got that go big, go home mentality at this time. So as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves, you have the opportunity to change your life direction at this time as well. For some of you, I feel you may be more inclined to express your emotional self now, and you may be surprised by others with your lack of inhibition. So everything is cause and effect. This is a time of cleaning house. Old routines and old ways of doing things can be replaced at this time with a new routine just to spice up your life because you're bored. You want to be emotionally stimulated and satisfied now more than usual, and you will live life to the fullest now. If anything in your life is not satisfactory, you're likely to get rid of it, be it relationships, household furnishing, appliances, you don't care. Everything got to go. Okay. You have a greater emotional independence and you're not as attached or sentimentally involved in your possessions. So you're definitely decluttering your life. Okay. You can be invested in other people's drama or going above and beyond for others or taking their responsibilities. Alrighty. You have a stellium in Taurus at this time. So there's a lot of clarity here coming in. You can be resourceful with your money. You can be looking and finding deals. So you can be going clubbing or traveling at this time. Be careful about mixing up numbers and accounting errors can be coming up here, or you could have problems with the bank at this time with your money and accessing your money, or you could be dealing with like the chargebacks at this time as well. You probably will not feel certain about your financial stability at this time. So I would be careful about your purchases and what you're purchasing at this time, because it could be a situation here where the people that did the credit card, maybe it's a mom and pop shop, and they run the credit card whenever they feel like it, like I don't know what it's called, transferring it out the funds, and then they just do it whenever. Okay. And you could be like, oh, damn. And what happened? You spend like $200 on something and they're going to transfer out the funds whenever they feel like it. And the funds are still in there and you got other bills coming in, so it's going to be like confusing your whole entire like financial situation in that sense. Okay. Make sure that you are properly equipped before you go into any situation, group, organization, or if you're dealing with court at this time, and if you're dealing with like the DMV and stuff like that, because certain things may no longer apply. Okay. This is power struggles happening, or you could be stuck in your way of thinking as well. Then on the 20th at 4:13 a.m., the sun enters Taurus in your second house of money. You could be really stuck in your ways of thinking. So try to bend like the palm tree. I know you could be. You can be fighting for what you feel is right at this time. You can be complaining about certain situations. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. The focus is more towards your relationships, dealing with separation or loss. Your financial situation could be going through changes, and certain things may no longer apply. Like at all, like no longer there. Okay. Like certain stores could be closing down and things like that. Or these are areas of your life that you need to change or restrict yourself. And you could find yourself going on a budget or putting yourself on a budget for the time being with this energy. Okay. For others of you, you need to be careful and pick and choose your battles with other people, because I feel like for some of you, you didn't hear the whole story about a situation and you're just picking sides because, oh, this is my sister, or this is, whoever. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh, they were in the wrong. They were beyond wrong. And you just like, and you looking like Boo Boo the fool because you protecting this fool, and this fool is an idiot at this point, and they're so wrong. It's not even funny, So you're just like, why am I here? Why am I here? Or you can find that certain people are going to, family members are going to use you for money with this energy or lie, and your relationship dynamic with that other person is going to change significantly because they lied to you, or they didn't pay you back that money that they promised to pay you back, or they didn't and watch your kid, or maybe they did watch your kid, but then they got somebody else to watch your kid, and it was like, that kind of situation. Okay, and then it started a whole war. All right, then on the 21st at 4:35 a.m., Mercury goes retrograde till May 15th. So we got like 2-3 weeks of that. So the focus is going to be on this stellium in your second house of money. Now, because you have a stellium in the second house of money here, it's really, I don't feel like it's really going to affect your money situation so much. You can be more about saving money at this time with this energy here and being more resourceful. For some of you, you're coming up with money-making ideas, but these are going to be temporary, or you could be working on a creative project during this time period for a company, and then it's going to be temporary, and then you're going to move on to something else. Those of you in acting industry and entertainment industry, you're going to be working on a project. It's probably going to last till the 17th, and then you're going to move on to something else. Save your money expressing yourself and for romantic encounters. This is a fun time for parties, social occasions. Investments tend to fare well. Be very careful not to, people are going to talk you out of your money. Careful with fraud with this energy, especially with your accounts. Watch for credit card fraud. Misunderstandings now are likely to lead to unpleasant or embarrassing situations. Avoid contracts and negotiations, if at all possible, for the next 2 weeks, because it's like when you sign the contract, somebody's not going to be happy with the contract. Okay. So you're going to have to redo it again, or it's going to be a whole damn process, It's not even going to be easy. It's going to be like, oh my God, like how many times do I got to send this to you? It's going to be like tedious. Okay. And then it's going to be a process just waiting for the whole damn thing. All righty. All right. So blah, blah, blah. And then I talk more about it on my monthly horoscope. So be sure to check that out. So the version I come up with is the Devil card. For some of you, you're more about your pleasure-seeking ways. Very indulgent at this time with this energy here. For others of you, more about your play at this time. The Knight of Wands, this is dealing with endings and new beginnings coming in as well. That's not what the card means, but that's what I'm catching. Okay. Somebody wants to come through and start channeling. All right. So I do feel like new people are coming into your life. Wow. Somebody got some questions, because I just feel like saying like new start is happening. Like spirit just wants to interrupt me. The Hermit card, you can be more to yourself at this time with this energy here. You may be more selective about who comes into your life with this energy. So you're not so quick to have new beginnings unless you know it's a sure thing with this energy, or this could be something heavy on your mind that you want to do, but this could be more of a thought than an action. You could also be very secretive and to yourself with your feelings, and not really sharing or being open about your feelings at this time, and just staying quiet with this energy as well. The Five of Wands, I do feel like you could be getting into arguments, or you could be avoiding arguments with other people because you just prefer to stay more to yourself with this energy, and you're picking and choosing your battles with other people. This is a great time for school. If you can focus at this time, this is a great time for that. This is a great time for creating business plans for yourself with this energy, or creating plans for yourself in regards to your future at this time. The Star card, manifesting what you want during this time period as well. Of course, we got that beautiful solar eclipse energy happening. So this is a great time. It's new moon energy. So this is a great time to get your voodoo, your juju, your santeria on, make those damn birthday wishes before no, that's the same day that the sun moves into Taurus, but you can still make some birthday wishes. Okay. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you this week as well with this energy here. I feel for some of you, there could be some temptations here. You could be intriguing another relationship for some of you. For others of you, I feel like this is not the best time to get your flirt on, but a great time to talk to somebody and find out like where you two like mesh or belong, or how do you fit into my picture? Okay. The Emperor card, you can be dealing with somebody that has power and influence around you here as well. I feel like this person could help you with your career growth with this energy. For others of you, you can be dealing with a dominating person in your life as well with this energy here. I don't feel like this person is necessarily controlling. I just feel like this person has a lot of problems that they're going through at this time, and they may want to be with you with this energy here, but on their time. I also feel at this time as well that you could be dealing with somebody that has an addictive personality with this energy. Okay. Somebody could be obsessed with you. with this energy or spying on you at this time as well. Okay, so yeah, you can continue watching. Just make sure to subscribe and like. Okay, the Eight of Coins, I feel with this energy here, yeah, somebody could be obsessed with you with this energy, or the focus is going to be on career, and there could be some more hours with career coming in for you this year. Ooh, okay. So things are, I think that for those of you who are 40 and over, things are really going to start turning around for you for the better financially. So maybe you have to go through these hurdles because you have to close out certain chapters in your life before you can move forward with this energy. But I do feel like certain things are going to start to go your way. The 10 of Wands, don't take on other people's responsibilities. It's just not worth it at this time. It's more of a pain in the ass than anything else. It's so not worth it right now. Okay, so try to avoid taking on more responsibilities, I feel, because I don't feel like it's going to be worth it. I do feel like this person here, maybe father, uncle, or somebody that you know that's older than you, may need more attention than usual, or could be craving your attention at this time with this energy. For some of you here, this could be online classes you could be taking during this time period as well with this energy. The Eight of Swords, you can be going through some changes. In the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey with the Eight, let your wounds be your wisdom during this time period. So you may have like some lessons coming up in regards to like just life, some life lessons happening here. Okay. I feel for some of you, you need to create stronger boundaries with other people. Okay. And you need to start putting your foot down and saying no to other people, because I feel like you get talked into things. And then when you start doing them, you start getting pissed off because you realize you got the short end of the damn stick, or you don't feel like things are necessarily fair. So it's like, but you're the one that said yes to it. So you can't get mad at anybody but yourself. The Five of Cups, I feel for some of you, this is dealing with what ifs, regrets, emotional hangups. So for some of you, I know, I love that naughty word, no. I use it all the time. It's so refreshing. No. N-O. Okay. The Five of Cups, I do see like you could be in what ifs and regrets over somebody. I feel like for some of you here, you could be procrastinating for some reason in regards to talking to somebody in your life at this time. With this energy. For others of you, stay on the right side of the law. I see jail time. So stay on the right side of the law. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. Okay. It is not peaceful in jail. Okay. It's very noisy. Haven't you watched A&E? Didn't A&E teach you anything about people in jail? It's not cute. Okay. I feel for some of you here, you could also be worrying about what other people are thinking at this time as well. So I feel like this could be in regards to a crush, and you could be like still like wanting to see this person or talk to this person, but you're holding yourself back. You're overthinking the situation. You're very much in your head about this person. Okay. You could talk to them during the Mercury retrograde, and find out what's happening, because then if they say no or whatever, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It may not be fine for you because you're going to be all up in your feelings, but it's going to be fine. All righty. Because they may forget. They may move on very quickly and just pretend that nothing ever happened, because that's what happens during Mercury retrograde. We all forget and pretend nothing ever happened. No, I didn't hit you. What are you talking about? Oh, you didn't smack me across the face? Not at all. Not at all. Oh, you didn't steal my bike? No, of course I didn't. I didn't run your cat over. No, I don't even remember doing that. It's that sick. I hate Mercury in retrograde. It is so sick. All right. But I do feel like you are unable to say no to certain people in your life, especially family members. So be careful with the guilt tripping with this energy. This is a very creative time for you. You are coming up with money-making ideas. For some of you here, this is your new normal coming up with this energy here. For others of you, you could expect delays when flying. Pluto energy, so certain things are no longer going to apply in your life. Alrighty, so just get ready for that. And it's okay, because that's change, and change is a good thing, okay? And we have to change and evolve in order to better ourselves, okay? So just certain things are not going to apply in your life. You just see it as you elevating, okay? If you end up going to jail, you're not really elevating, okay? You're doing something else here. So I don't know what you're doing, all right? And I'm not responsible for that too. Okay, but whatever you do, you doing something, okay, for better or for worse. All righty. The Strength card, I feel like you can be throwing yourself into something new and exciting at this time with this energy. I do feel like you're very giving with this energy here, and that's to a fault. So just be ready for that, because it can bite you, and it can bite you. you're going to regret your decision. Okay. You're going to be like, oh, damn, I shouldn't have done that. So you have some lessons with your giving energy and how much you do for other people. Again, stay on the right side of the law. This could also be guilty by association with this energy. For others of you, especially those of you who are 50 and older, you can be more about your freedom at this time. You could be wanting to like take a sabbatical from work or cutting your hours at work because you want to spend more time doing the things that you want to do and exploring your talents, or exploring just having more time to do what you want to do with this energy. I see criminal tendencies. Oh my God. I don't know what y'all up to, but it's not worth it. I see prison. It's not worth it. Some of you might be actually going to prison because you have a T-square happening with your first, fourth, and seventh house. And sometimes that does indicate prison too. Okay. So you need to be careful what you do during this time period. Alrighty. Let me see. I feel like for some of you here, the focus could be on media and social media with this energy. I do feel like somebody is watching you with this energy as well. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick. I feel like certain things that you want to do at this time, it can be a bit up in the air for some reason. Alrighty. So you're not really taking initiative. I don't know if you're just trying. Yeah, be good. Be good. So I don't know if you're trying to like do something here, but there are some things that are up in the air that you want to do. So you may not do them anytime soon. So this could be more of a thought than an action with this energy, or you need more signs from God, that kind of thing. The Six of Cups, you can be going back to a place where you used to live with this energy. For some of you, this could be a time of family reunions happening. There could be a celebration or graduation going on during this time period for some of you. And I feel like, it could be, there might be some delays in traveling. Okay. But I do see like you like moving to a place where you used to live, or staying with a relative during this time period as well with this energy. The Two of Swords, this is a time of reflection and reevaluation. Not the best time to make impulsive decisions, because I see jail and prison. Pick your battles, okay? Do not, okay? Do not make impulsive decisions at this time. In the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom. Okay, yep. Just keep your hand. Namaste. Okay. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up. Something heavy on your mind this week with this energy as well. Alrighty. So again, you want to do something, but you're dealing with like a lot of emotional hangups, or you're overthinking a situation or having anxiety about a situation. So, and I do see obsession happening. All right. I do see obsessive thinking around you. So there's an emphasis on that. Okay. I feel also you need to give yourself a break. You need to give yourself an emotional break, and maybe this week not do anything for anybody else, and just kind of like just focus on you. And then just say no to other people at this time. And, if you have to do anything for others, I would just tell them I'm not in a good space right now. I would be like vulnerable, even though you guys don't like to go there. And I would say, just like giving my space right now. Because I feel like some of you are really going through it at this time. Okay. And just needing a break. I feel like for others of you, you could be moving away from a toxic relationship at this time. The Two of Cups, I feel like you need to be more to yourself. Okay. I do see love around you, but it's up to you what you want to do with that. Okay. I do see you reconnecting with somebody that you knew, somebody you had a crush on. I do feel like a secret will be revealed. I feel like it's going to be by you. So it's up to you when you want to do this. Okay. Some of you may be like shy to do this, scared of rejection, still healing from past relationships. Alrighty. The Four of Wands is a happy energy time for you. Alrighty. For some of you, the focus on work and home. For others of you, the focus is going to be more towards like your family and spending time with family. I feel for some of you, you need to stay away from certain people because they could be unpredictable, or there could be situations that you see at work that you didn't expect to see. It's going to be, the tea is going to be delicious. It's going to be like, damn, maybe somebody around you is going to get arrested because they've been doing some counterfeiting and stuff like that. And it's going to be like, damn. Okay. For some of you, you're starting over in your life. This is your new normal at this time with this energy here. I feel like certain things are not going to apply with this energy. I know, sip. I would love to be a fly on that wall. Oh my God. Somebody going to jail. There's stuff happening. Truth going to be revealed. There's manipulation. situation. All right. For some of you, somebody or you could be making some wrong moves, some destructive moves, some moves that are not good for you or this other person. Okay. I do see endings. It could be like a really nasty falling out that you have with somebody. Okay. Or this person around you is going to have a nasty falling out as well. I do feel like you're trying to manifest a situation in your life with this energy. I do see court around you with this energy. I do see arguments happening this week. So it's up to you if you want to get in an argument, you know? I feel for some of you, I feel like, you know, you may be scared to ask somebody out because maybe you tried that once upon a time and it like backfired in your face so bad, but then it didn't go there. It just went further. And then like this person like did a restraining order on you. I mean, like what the hell? This is why men don't like to ask out nobody. You see that? That's why y'all shy, because people like that. Aw, damn it. You can always ask me out. I won't say yes to all of you. I feel like for some of you, you could be fighting with family at this time with this energy. I feel for some of you here, you could be reluctant to give. Like you are reluctant to get involved. After I said this, some of you are just going to be like, no. Oh, no, I ain't getting involved with you. What do you want? What do you want me to do? You know, you're not going to get involved in people's drama. You're just going to stay out of it. The Queen of Cups, I feel like for some of you, you could be working on getting a loan at this time with this energy here, or this is your partner investing in you financially. I do see new love for you, and I do see options with love. I do see a second childhood happening for others of you with this energy. So it's a beautiful energy time for you in that sense. The Queen of Swords, I feel like for some of you, you're crushing on somebody. Okay. Or somebody's crushing on you. And I feel like, you know, there's a lot going on emotionally with the emotional dialogue that's preventing this from happening. So whenever you're ready, you know, do it. Okay. I do see this being a beautiful time for investment opportunities. Alrighty. And the Hierophant card, I feel like fate is definitely going to intervene. I do see endings coming up for you during this time period as well. For some of you, I feel like you could be meeting this person again. So this is not over. I do see small businesses picking up. And I do see for some of you, this is business endeavors. And I do see an emphasis on prayers being answered this week as well. All righty. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you just being, and happy birthday to you on Friday. Hope you have a blessed solar return. When can you play the lotto? I don't know. Not this week. You could try. You might win something. You know, I'll put the good juju out there. Might win $5. Alrighty. Anyways, you guys have a fabulous week. If you would like a reading with me, check out the description box below. Kisses. Mwah.